What's going on, y'all? This is Tim Bowser. Trying something a little bit different, playing around with some stuff, man. As you obviously can tell, I don't know if you can see me or not. Hey, got my Flashpoint. What do they call it? The XPLOR 600, the TTL version. I know some of y'all are saying TTL is not worth it. Don't really care. It's what I got. I've used it. I haven't used it. Why does it matter? So anyway, but got a little present from Adorama. Ordered it the other day. This is my, I guess you can call it unboxing. I don't really do a lot of unboxing videos like that, but you know, I figured I'd try something different. So here we go. I'll give you a chance to see. All right, Adorama and all of their amazing packaging. So I got two things, man. I went ahead and ordered two things. What's this? Adorama presents Top Photographer. I ain't signing up for that mess. Throw away all the packaging. Kid and the Christmas present. I'm gonna go ahead and open this bag up right now. I ordered the Flashpoint R2 receiver. I know a lot of people are like, why do you order a receiver when you already have a transmitter? But those who didn't just immediately jump on the Adorama bandwagon, remember that Adorama first had the Flashpoint Rove light. So I have the Rove light, and in order to trigger this, if I'm shooting an event, I could use my standard transmitter that I have around here somewhere. That would help me, but I got a couple of other stuff too. So I have the Rove light. I'm gonna step over here real quick. I have the R2 transmitter, and of course I grabbed the Godix one. I have the R2 transmitter as well as the Zoom lithium-ion TTL flash. If you remember, that's the one that has the lithium battery inside of it. So I decided to do something a little bit different. If I'm shooting events and I have my TTL set up here and I have my Rove light set up in the back as well, I want to be able to use this to control this, as well as use this to control this, which would be, you know, ideal, so I don't have to use this at all. That's the R2 transmitter. So I don't want to use the R2 transmitter. Both my wife and I shoot, take pictures, so sorry for all y'all who are doing it by yourself. But if I'm using my Zoom lithium-ion R2 and she's using her R2, I want to be able to control this as well as this. So that's why I bought that. But that's not what the video is about, so I'm gonna throw both of them out. So the video is about what's in this box here. So I've heard people talk about it. Throw this out. Not really technically throw it, but you can get the point. It's this bad boy right here. So throw that to the side. Heard the talks about it. It's finally here. I know Mark just recently posted a video about it. I know a lot of people are saying, yes, you could have easily bought the Godix version. And because I'm here in the US, it's a little bit easier for me to buy the Godix version because I'm in the US. So, you know, hate if you must. But I said, you know what? The Godix version is available, but I want the Adorama version. That way, if something happens with the strobe itself, I can send it back to them. They can get it fixed. I do know that Cheetah offers that same service. I think they do with 6 months. This one has a 2-year service plan that I purchased with it as well. And for me, I'm really bad at stuff, as you can obviously tell me throwing stuff around. I know I'm gonna drop this sometime in life. I know I'll go through version 2 of this sometime in life. I drop my phone literally every day. So I have my XPLOR. I have the extension that I just recently bought, and I figure in my mind, well, if they offer a service plan for this and I don't use the Flashpoint version for this as well, then they might say, because you didn't use the Flashpoint version of this, it might not work. Everybody else is saying don't worry about it. I don't care. I waited this long to get the Flashpoint R2, the Flashpoint XPLOR. I can wait a little bit longer. So you can see little mini manual. It's kind of crazy because it's not as thick as most manuals are, but for my Flashpoint people, I know we were just recently talking about this. With the Flashpoint kit, there are a couple of extra features. So this is the bag that it came in. You saw the box. This is a little mini bag that it comes with. Eventually, you know, we were talking about it in the group. I'll eventually cut a hole in there if I see the need to. But outside of the bag, you have your carrying case strap. Nice little branded bag. You have the extension, and it looks like it's actually already installed, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. You can't see me smiling, but I'm pretty sure you can hear it in my voice. You have the extension as well as the adapter ring that Mark was just recently talking about. So same, of course, construction on this end. I see where people were saying that kind of got annoying, but you know, obviously if you want to adjust it, you can just easily pull this out and make your adjustments. I think a lot of people said that was really annoying, but I mean, let's be honest, it's just as easy as pulling the piece out. So anyway, that's just me. I know people get really easily annoyed about a lot of things, so that's just life. But I'm gonna take this off, take my bulb off. I'm gonna go straight into it, man. Ooh, some stuff in there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, probably one of the cheap tripod ring adapter rings that I have for my softbox. I'm gonna take this adapter ring out here, put it in here. I'm just assuming. I have no idea how this works. I'm just plugging in things and I'm just hoping they work. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, and I'll revisit that later. But because I am an extremely technical guy, a lot of this stuff probably will make complete sense to me because I can tell and literally look at it and tell how it works. So you know the big thing, turn the Flashpoint on so you can see it. So right now the LED light is still on from earlier. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. I use this LED light a lot. I actually take the bulb off sometimes, and when I'm trying to find something in the dark, I'll just use the LED light. I know it's crazy, but it is what it is. So turn the LED light off. Where is my trigger? So I'm gonna turn the LED light off via the trigger, because that's how I turned it on, and it'll come back on later on acting all crazy. Turn the Flashpoint off real quick. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna assume by the connections, because I mean, it's another thing that people were complaining about, you know, not being able to tell connections on some of these things in life. And I'm like, I don't understand, you know, the people who I guess back in the day weren't good at that little block that had the shapes on it. I mean, a lot of that stuff makes sense. I understand that everybody can't figure those things out, you know, and I feel sorry for those people. From what I've seen on the video, I know that this ring right here definitely says lock and unlock. Not sure if you can see it from there, but lock and unlock. So you basically twist this here, twist it back. Extension. I'm gonna take my bulb, go ahead and throw it in here. So, and let's test to see if this works. If this thing immediately starts sparking, then we obviously know that I got the bad one. And I know everybody eventually has to have the bad one, so that bad one might be me. I don't know, we shall see. I'm even gonna take this strobe, throw it inside the bag, just to see. Yeah, I like that fit, man. That fit is pretty cool. So I can see now where everybody keeps complaining about this piece here and it not being able to go on the way it should, and cutting holes and sewing and all of that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the LED light on. LED light works. I'm going to hit a test flash. I'm going to actually drop this down from 1/16 power to 128 so I don't blind you. Actually 256. Do a test at 256. There we go. Like, what's going on, man? Oh, you know what? I think my trigger might still be set up with the delay. Who knows how that happened? Maybe not. I don't know. It worked. Test. It worked. Just for the Bowens piece. I know some people were saying that they immediately ran into an issue where their Bowens mount items didn't fit. But as you can tell with the spill reflector and the diffuser that came on with it, works pretty well. I mean, it feels extremely light, which is what I always wanted. I do know that the 8360 is an option as well, but it's pretty much in the same pack. And you're talking about 600 watts versus 360. It's only a stop of light, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter because there are cases where I don't want this to be a wired option, whereas in that will always be a wired option. So I didn't go that route. Eventually will, not right now. Anyway, so like I said, looks like it works pretty well, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a pretty cool setup. Eventually I'll get a chance to throw it up on the stand. I actually have a shoot tomorrow, so I'll probably even test it out. But like I said, you know, long extension cord. I can pretty much go out, put it on top of a stand, put it, you know, or maybe on the middle of one of my C stands and kind of go from there. So once again, I don't know any other big rigorous testing other than the fact of simply seeing it. So I'm not gonna go extremely crazy and do a bunch of tests just for the simple fact that it works. You get a chance to see what it looks like outside of the box. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, this is a pretty cool contraption. So like I said, I'll be doing some more tests on it later. I do know on my end, and I always tell everybody, I am a web designer / graphic designer / photographer. So I'm not specifically just a photographer, so I don't get a chance to always do a bunch of million of tests because my web design, graphics, and everything else all compile into each other, and I have a bunch of pending projects as we speak. But eventually I will do another test video to kind of show you what it looks like. But yeah, once again, this is pretty freaking crazy. I think in the future, I think we already discussed this, I wouldn't mind getting another bulb here. Oh man, I should have found this thing before I started the video. I have no idea where that bulb holder is, but I have an actual bulb holder, a bulb cap, sorry. Oh, there it goes. Just found it. Let me see how far this cord will reach. Yes, there we go. So I have an actual bulb cap that I'll be using. This came with the Flashpoint XPLOR, and I think it'll be a cool idea. Let me turn this off real quick. If while I'm transporting it, let's say I kept a bulb inside of here and then put this here and just kept it like that. Bulb inside of it. If I ever wanted to switch this back out, I can switch this back out and go from there. Got my unlock, pull the cords out. Just as an idea while I have you still here. Just want to see if this will work. Oh, it works. Oh, but that would be dumb because I couldn't put any Bowens amount stuff on it. Well, you tried. You saw me try. I tried. Anyway, but regardless, like I said, definitely a pretty cool contraption. I do love the lock ring, and of course, you know how Adorama is. They probably won't sell the lock ring individual. That is a call I will make though, to see if they do sell that individual, because I know I'm going to lose this. For now, I will keep this here. Put my bulb back on, back in the right plug, which would make it even easier. And put my spill reflector back on. I don't always use the bulb cap because when they sit inside of, when this whole entire thing sits inside of my case, and I'm using the standard case, so let's see. I'm using the standard case. This stuff sits in here like this, that lens out. And you see my battery chargers. That's the R2 charger, move those out as well. When I normally travel, remember them? Well, you all have seen them before. When I normally travel, I travel like this, where I have the Rove light in on this side. I have the XPLOR on this side, and I normally have the batteries and chargers and all of that good stuff here to kind of give me some spacing. So you can see why I use that diffuser. Even if I don't physically use it for a shoot every single time, I still have the option to use it. And one of these cords goes here, and all the rest of them kind of just go here. So I have my complete lighting kit here in my bag itself. Bag is where my R2 flash is. R2 flash. So I'll have my R2 flashes here, like so. I am a Canon guy, so I have my camera with 7200 will normally sit there. Right now the 17-40 would sit here. The trigger, Rove light trigger would sit here. My R2 trigger normally sits upside down on top of my 50, which does have a cap, just don't know where it is right now. Other trigger would sit there, and assuming that was the 17-40, it would sit like that. And in 2 bags, I'm able to carry the whole entire case. Which is funny because now I'm gonna have to revisit that because now I have this extension. But I'll find some kind of bag attachment to put into it. Most likely might even keep it inside the original bag, and that'll just be a bag that I carry. But yeah, just wanted to let you all know, get a chance to see that, to see what it looks like. And slide this back off real quick so you can see it one more time before I stop this video. And once again, that's the kit. I hope you all enjoyed. If you got any questions, let me know via the bottom of the video. And just thank you once again. Before I get off, I do want to say this. I know you can't see me. I don't know if I can see myself this way. Let me see. Can I see myself this way? I look up. I don't know if you can see me in focus or not. I'm just gonna sit here real quick. So literally, when I created the Rove light group, my initial thought is I don't know a lot about this light, and it would be really cool if I got a bunch of people who had access to this light to be a part of a group where we can learn just tech stuff about the light. And then of course, when the XPLOR was launched, then of course I created the XPLOR group as well. There are 2 other admins who have helped me, especially with this crazy influx of people who are coming in the group. And I think that is amazing how it's literally growing every day. But my whole purpose of the group literally is not to be a group where you can come in and share a bunch of photos and people will like them, although that is an accessory to the group that helps, and it's great to have, and I encourage it. I try my best to like and comment on every single photo that's posted because it's amazing to see the amount of people that we have who all share the same piece of equipment here. But once again, just my whole entire goal of creating a group was being able to make a group where like individuals could come in and explain bits and pieces about this, especially when it comes to the light, the triggers, wherever the triggers are. It's just really, really cool to have everybody come in. So I just want to thank everybody so far who has already joined the group. I think the group is an amazing success, and it is just really cool to have everybody in there. If you want any more information about me, I'm Tim Bowser from North Carolina. And yeah, just a simple, regular guy, man. I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad you all have joined the group. And if you want me to do any more of these videos, let me know. To give you a quick setup, for those people who are going to ask me, because I know people will ask me, because they are extremely technical like I am, I'll even show you this portion. So right now, I'm filming in my living room, backdrop stand, all my mess on the floor. Have a little Cowboy Studios red light in the background. I have my camera on my boom stand, my computer here for monitoring. You can see, yeah, cool. Anyway, hit a real wide shot. Oh yeah. Oh, you're always looking at my face right now. Okay, anyway, once again, appreciate it. If you like it, let me know. I got any more questions, let me know. And yeah, enjoy. All right, guys.